What episode are we on? 4?
4.
All right. Uncut Diamond, episode 4. We are back in the sex dungeon. Feels weird.
It's so fucking weird.
Sex Cafe.
Sex Cafe.
It looks really good here now.
It does.
Yeah.
Thank you, DeVario. I said the wrong person last time. I said it was Rai, and I think Rai just hung the drywall, but DeVario did all this shit, so
Looks
thank
good.
you, Dev.
I don't see a single stain or any kind of like sex juice anywhere.
No, we're back, and Ricky's not even here. The motherfucker's in Mexico.
Mexico.
Putting all of his mud stains in Mexico.
Yeah.
Mexican Rick.
Which would be me.
Mexican Rick.
And here we are.
Here we are.
Thanks, Rick.
He's like, make sure to get it done tonight. I was like, thanks, buddy. Barking orders from Mexico. You fucking piece
on a
of
boat.
shit.
On a fucking boat in Mexico. Here we are.
I'm like, thanks, buddy. We'll get it done for you. You already know it. But big week in DDSL.
Huge.
Smitty came out to the games on Sunday, which is pretty cool. Got to, hang out with him for a little bit. Billz, you weren't at the game. TG, you were there. You got to meet him.
No, I was there.
Oh, shit, yeah. You were definitely there. You were definitely there. You were definitely there.
All right.
Yeah, that's my bad. You were definitely
I
there.
just go fuck myself.
Yeah.
No,
It was a good time, though. Definitely. Fucking the Saviskis were chirping him the whole time, so I was getting a kick out of it.
He was originally going to play with the Killer Lights, and
he was?
Yeah, so I asked Hank, I was like, do you care if he gets some hacks in with you guys? And Hank was like, of course, like, definitely. And so they were like warming up a little bit, and Smitty was watching them, and he's like, I want to go against the Hardos.
Yep.
And then went on the
That's
alcoholics.
It's crazy because I was talking to my buddy about it, and he said, like, what team do you think Smitty would ever play for if he did come? And I called it. I said the Alcoholics because he's that guy. He wants to go to the lowest seed, and he wants to bring them up by himself. And it's a smart move. But apparently he's playing for every team, and I also think that's a smart move.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah,
I get to know everybody.
Yeah, no, that is the game plan with Smitty. He's going to try all these different teams out, and, I don't think he's going to see which one he fits in best because I think he just wants to try them all. So, everybody's going to get, not everybody. That's a lot of fucking softball games, but, the people that...
You'll probably play against him or with him, though, at some point.
At some point,
or
yeah.
see a game.
And he needs a spot, so you got to have a spot open for him to play. He
Yeah.
wants to play the field.
Might have to bench a guy or two.
And Smitty's a cool-ass dude.
He's
Down
cool as
there,
fuck.
Down
Dude,
there.
and he
Yeah,
played
good
pretty
dude,
good.
good
Like,
dude.
he
Yeah,
was
no-
hitting the ball and shit.
Hit the
Like,
shit out of the ball.
Yeah, I think he was like 4 for 7, had a couple doubles, and then he got fucking robbed.
dude, that
Yeah.
was
Oh,
yeah. You have the infamous Joey Artmont call at Thurmond against the fucking Fat Bunts, and then just above that you have the call from last weekend. It was fucking absurd.
I wanted to be like to the umpire. I was like, dude, like this is the guy from Barstool.
Like, you can't call him out,
Fucking
even if he
robbed.
was blatantly out, which he wasn't, because I think it was DeVary who froze the fucking the video and tweeted it. Literally just
Even
in my
even
mind.
in real time, like I was standing
Yeah, it was
right
bad.
there, and the fucking guy wasn't even turning around to him when he had the ball in the second base.
It was
And
actually embarrassing.
The hitmen are. What the fuck was that? But the hitmen are hardos, and even those dudes were like, that was a bad call. So if you have the hitmen agreeing with the opposite team, you should probably go get some fucking LASIK or get the fuck out of this league.
That was
stop
that
stop
was
beating
actually,
your wife, because apparently he beats his wife. That's
Yeah.
a tweet going around now.
That-
So.
that was
that's
the
the
umpire who umped our game, the first game we had.
The check swing.
Yes.
That's the check swing
That's
on
the
top.
check swing up.
Fuck,
So,
I didn't
I
know
mean,
that.
so-
Take it for what it is. This fucking sucks.
That dude sucks. That explains that one.
Yeah.
But and the day that Smitty was here was, in my mind, one of the most content-filled days. Starting with we look to our left, and there's a group of children beating the fuck out of each other. And I saw that there was a park ranger out in right field the whole time, and I saw him pull around, and then all the Killer Lights are screaming, "Get him, Chop! Get him, Chop!" I was like, "Don't tell me that's Chop." And then he pops out of the car, and he fucking waddles over to him, and he's like trying to break it all up. I was like, oh my God. And Smitty turns to me and goes, "Why are they calling that cop Chop?" I was like, he's on the team that you're playing against right now. He's like, you Delco motherfuckers are such inbreds. Like,
Dude, my man Chop was all alone too. Like, he literally was breaking it up. They literally moved fucking 5 feet down the road and then started swinging at each other again. I was like,
yeah, and then they were coming after Penis.
Yeah.
dude, all the fucking
the one kid, he was like 12 years old. He's asking me to fight.
yo, that kid did not fear God himself. He pulled right up the penis like with all.
Literally,
He
dude,
wanted
I had to
all
go hide
the
my
smoke,
bag.
bro.
I told him, I was like, dude, I'm a grown man. Relax. I didn't get no video of you. He's like, give me my one in the street.
Oh shit, he
Dude,
wanted it.
bro.
He wanted it back
Yeah,
in
he
blood.
did. I was like, dude, relax. I don't
Yeah,
want it.
Penis came back over. He's like, yeah, none of you guys are really riding for me. I'm like, what do you want me to do?
Yeah,
Fucking
yeah,
scissor kick a
fucking
fucking
kick
infant
this skull
child
off
in the fucking
face.
middle of a park?
Why not?
I will beat every child up for you, buddy.
I could
Oh,
take
man.
at least 10 fifth graders solo. I mean, that'll be an issue.
The funniest part was at the end, like we're all cleaning up, and I had a bag of t-shirts, and Penis can't find his camera bag, and he's looking all over for it. He's like, that cocksucking kid took it. I
Yeah.
was like crying, laughing.
I found it though. It was in the box.
Dude, I was fucking nervous for you. Because I was like, you got
yeah, I was shitting
fucked by a
bricks.
12-year-old.
I
I'm
was-
so mad I showed up 5 minutes late to watch Chop Paul blard himself into some fucking convenience. Literally just missed it.
It was just like the golden
When I
moment
was
of
walking
content.
in, Chop
it
just
was.
looked at me and I was like smiling at him and he just kept shaking his head because I had seen the video walking up.
And just like of all people in this fucking league, man, Chop hops out of that fucking car.
Especially just
Yeah,
watching his buddies play a softball game.
Yeah.
Just trying to relax.
That is fucking funny. And speaking of Chop, he was mic'd up in the game of the week Thursday, Chop and Stick,
Yeah.
a game between the Killer Lights and Ugly Mike. You were not there. You
I
have a
couldn't
job
attend.
over in East of Bumblefuck
Jersey,
right
yeah,
now.
yeah, just for the end of the week, and then I'm done. I'm gonna be back in Philly, so everything will be well.
Back in the area. Yeah, it was a good game at first.
Yeah, I heard. I was checking my phone, and it was I think we were up like 3 runs. It was like 14-9. We came back 14 runs in the first inning or second inning, and then I think everything went to shit after that. I'm not even mad about it. We scored 14 runs in a game. You can only
Yeah.
score so many runs in a game.
So what was the final then? Was it like 30-14?
Yes, I think it was like 29-14.
Well, the umpire in the beginning of the game had a agreement that there was not going to be a mercy rule, and it's still.
After some point, you just got
Yeah, you do.
You
Yeah,
gotta,
gotta
gotta
go.
take it on the chin. Just fucking
Hey, but
go.
we
At
all-
some point, somebody's got to go home.
Yeah, we all went back to Casey's afterwards and had fun.
Yeah, I'm pissed I missed that too.
I was fucking hammered at Casey's. But it was a good time. And so that was Thursday. Back to Sunday. Smitty was on the Alcoholics.
2 in
I
a
guess
row.
the second to last losing franchise. And
2 in a row.
yeah.
I can't fucking believe it. It still hasn't hit me the fact that the Alcoholics have won a game. It actually just kind of hit me
Not
today.
one game, though.
Bozak tried
2?
texting me and telling me not to flame him the fuck up. But Bozak, you didn't even fucking play. You're just recruiting players. If anything, you're fucking Coach Buttermaker.
Dude, the new alcoholic Mike boys fucking beef is great, dude. Stick and Bozak were going at it in the group chat today.
Yeah, I heard he got it.
Stick wanted all the smoke.
What, in the captain's group
Oh,
chat?
yeah, he was like, "You're a fucking third base coach. You fucking benched yourself. Get the fuck out of here." He was like, "We'll start a third baseman like coaches group chat. We'll add the Mike Ducks in it for you."
Yeah, and throw me in there too. Yeah, we'll have a whole fucking party. But Bozak, I mean, if he is the third base coach, he's got to learn his plays like me. I just don't fucking like Bob DiPolo texted and called me like 800 times before this game to talk shit, and I just text him back. I'd be like, "Thanks, Bob." I'm like, I just like fucking call somebody else. But speaking of Bob, he was like, I got to get on the podcast, and I asked him the famous question that I asked our friend Marshy.
Right.
I was like, well, what are you going to
What's the
say?
story?
And Bob is the first person ever to give me a good answer. He's like, I talked about the league, about how we came into the newcomers. I was like, all right, you're probably going to come on the podcast. And I was like, you're doing a better job than me. But he did have a podcast before, so I guess that's where it's coming from him. He came a little more prepared than Marshy.
All right. Well, maybe
Yeah.
we got to get this fucking guy on. Kind of want to hear what he got to say now.
Marshy at the Ridley House, too. That was so fucking
Oh my god,
funny.
I can't get over that, dude. Those are the times I gotta soak in. Those are one of the best. Those are one of the best times. Yeah.
We were like, to put it in a context, we were like, she was like, I need to be on the podcast. I was like, all right, what are you going to say? And she was like, well, I was a fan of the Killer Lights, but now I'm a fan of Ugly Mike and the
That
boys.
was
I was
the
a killer
dumbass story,
like that.
and then she just ended
Now
her
I'm a
whole
Mike
explanation.
Dog.
And I was like, well, that's not what we're looking for. I was like, I think we're going to put everybody to sleep if we say that story, but you could try it out. So, Marsha, you have a free seat to come in whenever, too.
Well, we already told her story twice, so it's not like she doesn't.
Oh, why? Did I go over this before?
Yeah,
We might have.
I think we did because I was like, "Wow, that's a really fucking stupid story."
Oh, well, there we
I
go.
don't remember it.
I don't remember it. I mean, I don't remember going over it, but if we did.
Yeah, I don't think you did. I never heard it.
Quote me
I don't
on
think
it.
I did.
Yeah.
Maybe you did. I don't know.
But yeah, and then we played the Hitmen. Smitty played for us. Unfortunately, we did not win. Hitmen have a decent team.
they're pretty good.
Yeah,
You guys were
And
boozing though.
yeah, and the Hitmen weren't, which
Yeah.
they were in.
There's
If
photographic
you guys
evidence.
play in the league and you just like show up and like play and then like go home and you don't do anything fun, I don't know. It's just like weird.
you're just
to
playing
me.
softball.
At least grab a sixer for fun.
At least.
Yeah.
For shits and gigs.
Yeah. Just have it there.
Yeah.
You know. Don't
Sip
come up
on it.
empty-handed with just bats and gloves.
Grab non-alcoholic. Make it look good.
Yeah.
At least lie to me. You know. Lie to me. Like.
Absolutely. And then around the league, we have a bunch of Twitter beefs. Is Basers and Ugly Mike one of them?
They might be.
I saw some tweets going out that
I haven't been on Twitter much today, but I could definitely say from checking my group chat, the Mike boys are beefing with the Basers.
Well,
in
you guys
some
have had the Basers, right? Have
Yeah,
you guys-
we scrimmaged them, and it was never their team. Now they have a whole new team now, so they're new and improved. They're what 3-0 now?
3-0.
3-0. They're feeling it. They're juiced up. So I respect it. You want to get on Twitter? You want to talk your shit? This is what the league's for.
that's what it's
so
for. Absolutely.
I like it, but
I think the world's been waiting for the Basers to be 3-0. At least I have. I fucking love those dudes.
Dude,
Yeah, man. It's
Every week.
first time in
Are the
franchise history.
Alcoholics- What are the
3-0.
Alcoholics? They won
2-1.
games? Dude, get the fuck
They only
outta
lost
here.
to the Basers.
This weird.
Oh,
yeah.
That was the first game we
It's
forgot.
So fucking weird. This league
But
is
they also
freaking
batted
out.
18 that game, so you could make an argument as to why they lost.
Yeah, there were still bats though. Everybody,
Right.
Right.
you gotta win.
You know?
You only bat so
Everybody's
many.
got a hit.
Yeah, that's why we only scored 3 runs in our game.
What
Yeah,
was
what
the
happened
final
there?
Score of that?
What happened?
Yeah.
We only scored 3 runs.
How
Uh
much did they score?
More than 3. So usually how that works.
A lot more than 3.
Nah, 15-3. It was 7-3. Dave Lira came up to bat, and next thing I know, Dave Lira's up to bat again.
Yeah.
And I was just like,
Blink
all
of an
right, all right. So it was not ideal. And then they put the clip of the fucking pod up, me saying they play like 5th graders.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But I did save myself saying maybe not. Like, I mean, we're 1-2 right now. You know, I said it on a tweet like all kings must fall. You know, they all die at
Right.
some point.
Yeah, they do.
It's a
They
fact.
do die.
They
It's
do.
a fact. So we'll be back, or maybe not.
To be
Time will
determined.
Time will tell. We got a game Sunday, so we'll see.
Got a game Sunday. Another beef in the league. It is the Mean Falcons and the Steamers. They were fucking going at it all day.
They were going at
I
it
love it.
the other day too. They got like a real.
Is it like a real beef?
Well, they actually said it's not because they each think they would wipe the floor with each other. But Mean Machine are 1-0 in a scrimmage and 1-0 in real game.
That sounds like a real beef though. If like 2
Yeah.
people think they can wipe each other. That's
Yeah, they
sounds
were
like a beef to
throwing
me.
some rough words around on Twitter that we probably can't say on here.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely not.
It's just one of those words you just can't say.
I think you guys might know what it is, or you just go on the Twitter and check, and then you'll be like, "Wow, they really can't say that fucking word on here."
Can't at least
Nope,
say it when
not
you're
allowed.
recording yourself.
We can
and
think
talking
it,
into
though.
a microphone.
But yeah, that's a good beef. And then the Balks and the Mike boys. Mike boys really beef at everybody.
Yeah.
It's good beef
Come,
though, man.
come get it, you know. We got
What
it
is
by
the Mike Boys
dozen.
record? 1-1.
No, we're 0-2. We
All right,
we
So you
lost.
guys are just pissed off.
Yeah,
You
so-
want to
Pissed
get on
off.
your groove.
We're
So
Trying to get on your
realistically,
groove.
we're just 3 guys with a combined record of 2 wins here to talk shit about your teams.
Yep.
Yeah.
You
3-0,
all suck,
5-0,
but we suck
0-5.
also, so
Yeah, so we all suck.
Take it for what it is.
Absolutely. And then we have our Hot and Mild segment, brought to you by Hot and Mild Beef Jerky. And then, one of the hot teams is the Alcoholics. Talked about them earlier. Talked about them almost in every
This
segment
is
of this
their-
podcast. And we're going to
Yeah.
do it again.
This is their longest winning streak of all time. 2.
Yeah. 2 of them.
Most wins in a season. 2.
2.
So they can't get worse.
No.
Yeah. And I love that they had a game and they have Delco Steaks on their jerseys now, but Delco Steaks came and dropped off like 25 cheesesteaks to the Good Brothers.
Yeah, that was awesome. All came.
Yeah.
Steve.
Yeah. Yo,
He
and
was hype as fuck.
when I gave Smitty a cheesesteak, you should have saw the sparkle in this.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't matter who you
loved it.
are,
He
where you
loved
from in the Philadelphia area, if you left it or not. When somebody offers you a free cheesesteak, like the look in your eye, like he was like, "Fuck yeah!" I think that's what he was excited about most
Fucking
of the day.
Kid in the can. Dude, he put it on a stat line.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
gave a stat line. It was like
Yeah.
4 for whatever. 1 Delco cheesesteak consumed. Like, yeah, that's great.
Yeah,
That is
and Steve from Delco Steaks was able to get a picture of Smitty with it, and he was like, dude, this fucking league is awesome. So, which brings us to our next point. of hot and mild is DDSL. All this buzz that we're getting, like the Instagram, like the followers on that is just like fucking creeping
Over
up.
1,000, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're at like 1,600, I think.
Yeah.
On Instagram,
that's-
and then on Twitter, we just got to like, we hit 1,000 right before Smitty got involved, and now we're at 100 or 1,100.
So do we
100.
need a house video now though, right? Wasn't that talked about?
Well, so I did hit up. Yeah, I hit up House because I told him for 1,000 followers, I wanted to like have an announcement. You know, like we hit 1,000 followers, go DDSL.
Right.
And he suggested to jump into a table from a roof while drinking a Miller Lite, whatever. I was like, cool.
All
like,
right.
Sounds awesome.
Thanks.
Whatever you can get to it.
That sounds like a weekend
I
thing
told
for him.
I told him we had like 80 followers to go. You know, I gave him some time.
Right.
we finally get there. I'm like, dude, like, I need this video. He's like, I'm trying to steal a table from my aunt. I'm like, bro.
I'm
like,
in a jam right now.
yeah, I was like, dude, just don't even worry about it. And
The problem is like he's probably jumped through like 5 tables through that conversation. He doesn't have a video camera for it.
Right. He's just by himself jumping through shit and he just forgets to fucking record himself.
Yeah.
And his aunt's probably hesitant to give him any more tables.
Yeah.
his
If you give that
statement
fucking
was-
Sean one more table.
he said I'll give her. I think he said I'll give her a dub and a gram, something. I don't know.
All right. Here you go, Auntie. Give me your table. You're not getting it back.
Fucking dude, he pays it back.
Yeah.
One way or another.
Yeah.
Equality, man. You get what you get.
Yeah. And then moving on into the mild segment, the fucking umpires.
Yeah.
Mild as fuck.
He wouldn't let me record behind him too, and I missed a great shot of Smitty hitting the guy in the balls. Which
I
was
heard
pretty wrong.
today at 69th Street the dude wasn't too hot either.
What was it? Was it the old fuck that told me to put my cigarette out?
Well, this dude had
At
no
69th
teeth,
Street?
apparently.
Yeah. All right. Yes. That's
Yeah, so
exactly
it's the
who.
old
Fuck
fuck,
him.
yeah.
Old fuck.
Toothless. Not a great guy. Kind of a dick.
No, we could talk about him this week too because Messina and Ricky aren't here, watching us,
right.
looking over. I mean, Messina popping his
Don't say
head
it,
up,
don't say
like,
it, don't say
fuck the umpire. Like they won't be saying this. We'll have a laugh about it later, but I mean, it's not every umpire because some of the umpires that have been at Upland are cool.
Yeah.
Dude,
as
my
fuck.
umpire
I haven't had a
yesterday.
cool one yet.
Ugh.
Dude, I'm
All the black ones are cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah.
I'm 2 for 3 on umpires. I had an umpire yesterday who was awesome, and then opening day he was awesome.
Oh no, your umpire for the Killer Lights game is cool as fuck.
Was he?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh
he
yeah,
was.
everybody did love him.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
Well,
he didn't give a shit about anything. I felt bad for the one umpire. Blue Jays last second couldn't field 10 or something. I don't know what happened there. And I went up to the umpire on Sunday to go and tell him that he could leave after the last game. And I walk up there, and they're in the middle of the fucking world's biggest fight about rules. And AJ Karsha spots me. They're like, well, Hayes is here. I was like, I'm not the rule guy. I was like, hey, buddy, you're done after this game. He's
Got
like,
him in
thank
your
you
back
so
pocket.
much. Yeah. I was like, I have no idea.
just save that dude's life.
Yeah, I forget what team AJ Karsha's
Mean
on.
Machine.
Mean Machine.
The Falcons.
The Mean Falcons.
The Mean
Yeah,
Falcons.
Mean Falcons. And what the fuck is that beat?
I feel like
I don't know.
sex
Scares the
gas is
shit-
gonna come
yeah.
out and
Could
knock
be
us all out, and Rick's gonna
Yeah.
body bag us or something.
Could be carbon monoxide.
Just gonna
Beep
dump
again if
everywhere.
Ricky has you trapped in a room. Just speaking Morris code to us. He's saying, get me the fuck out of here. I haven't ate in 2 weeks. But they were playing the fighting pints, and these dudes were just screaming at each other. And I was like, hey, buddy, after this game, you're done. He was like, thank you so much.
Right to the bar for happy hour, I bet.
Counting his blessings.
The
and
ump
shit.
at the Alcoholics game was cool, that too. He was alright.
No, he was the
That
same
was the
douchebag that
fucking
we had.
Dick. Yeah.
Alright, but I mean, like, we play music and shit, didn't we?
Yeah, but he was still just like,
Not as cool.
all right, he was cool. He was like, go with the flow there, but like, made bad calls.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
that
it's
Smitty
true.
call was
Yeah, it's
fucking
not ideal.
atrocious.
Yeah.
At least no one check swung.
Yeah,
That's true.
So.
that's true. Yeah.
Because I know he's calling it every fucking time.
Yeah.
Fucking
And then the other mildness is by somebody sitting at this table, the T-bombs. What happened? It seemed like the team was not into it on
We're
Sunday-
mild,
on
man.
Monday.
We're flat. We're flat.
Fuck it.
We're not playing our best, but it's everyone gets cold sometimes.
Yeah.
We'll bounce back. We're not 0-3,
Yeah, I'm fucking freezing.
so yeah. I mean, we'll be alright. I'm not worried.
Yeah,
But
we'll be alright too. I'm
this
not worried
week,
either.
this week we're
2
mild,
games.
but the mild jerky's even pretty good, so I'm not that worried about it.
Right.
True.
And
Good point.
I think that's all we have for this week. Next week, the return of the not Matt Smith, because he's a fucking loser.
He's a fucking Matt Smith. Do you watch these?
Fuck, man.
There's
Fuck
no
you,
shot.
Matt Smith.
Oh, imagine if he did.
There you go, Matt
Well,
Smith.
Matt Smith, if you're watching this, unblock me so I can call you a fucking asshole again. Fuck you, Matt Smith. Jerk off.
Does he have you blocked?
I mean, I've been,
on Uncut Diamonds.
yes. All right, I'll get him
There you go.
blocked on there too. He blocked me. He actually made my tweet to him his header.
Oh, yeah.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He
What
did.
a petty little bitch.
I gotta go back and find what I said to him because I fucking ripped him a new one.
I'll
was-
find it and
yeah.
put it up.
Start
Yeah.
ripping him on
Yeah, you
Uncut.
got
Just
to,
just go at him.
Yeah, I guess I will. Fuck you. That's like one way to bring the county together. Everybody hates Matt
Yeah.
Smith.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
he's a
fact.
fucking jerk off.
Yeah,
Fuck you, Matt Smith.
He sucks. Yeah.
Yeah. But
It's
so yeah,
back.
that returns next week. That's the worst part about this fucking podcast, man. The fucking day after this Super 7. Everybody and their mother texting me.
And it's even better for us because now there's just more teams to pick from to make it easier.
Yeah.
A lot more teams.
That's girls' teams.
Nice.
For the 5 seconds of thought I put into that one, but
Ladies. Next. That's it, right?
yeah, that is it. Season 3, episode 4, light episode for your ears. As always, dick up.